I posted a prediction video for Mike Tyson Jake Paul yesterday, and my mind's just changed on the result, and I'm going to tell you exactly why and what I think's going to happen, giving you my educated opinion. Yesterday I predicted that Mike Tyson is going to walk through Jake Paul, knock him out, because I'd seen some YouTube footage of him training. His hands were fast, he was getting his feet in close, which is very uncomfortable if you're not used to that, and he was like beat up a sparring partner. Now obviously that footage has been edited, but when I seen the open workout that they've just done yesterday, I seen Mike Tyson didn't look very good at all. This footage can't be edited when it's on an open workout. Lots of people were posting footage of him for longer than like 2-second clips, which we've seen before, and this really made me think, oh my god, this guy should not be in there. Mike couldn't gauge the distance with his trainer on the mitts. He was coming too close. The punches were missing. The mitt are not hitting it accurately enough, and his feet wasn't there either. He would get his feet in, and then he would throw the punches, then he would stop, then he would do it again, and he'd throw the punches were missing the mitts. The accuracy was all over the place, and then he would stop. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Then what happened today, we seen the press conference that's just happened, and Mike didn't seem to know where he was. And I'm a big Mike Tyson fan, I don't mean to be criticizing him, but he seemed like a 58-year-old, I hate to say it, punch-drunk fighter that didn't know where he was, and he wasn't answering questions. He wasn't being responsive. He wasn't even listening. He was on stage and they were asking him a question, and he was just quiet and sat there like this. And then he's like, oh, you talking to me? And then the only answer he was give was like, looking forward to fighting. I'm looking forward to fighting. And then the people in the press conference was trying to big up, oh, Mike Tyson's looking forward to fighting. You see, he's not saying much because he's just looking forward to fighting. No, he's not saying much because he doesn't seem to know where he was. Now, if you think Mike's been punched in the head thousands of times from high-level heavyweight fighters, the effects that's had on his brain. His last professional fight, what was it, like 25 years ago, when he didn't look good at all and he got knocked out right then. So over that time period, when he's been smoking lots of weed publicly, eating lots of mushrooms publicly, not been working out, do you think that his punch resistance has went up or down? Do you think his stamina has went up or down? Do you think his overall boxing has went up or down? Well, obviously it's went down because he's not been putting the work in. And when you look back at that fight 20 years ago, it just makes you think, oh my god, now 20 years later or 25 years later, he's getting in there with a young, hungry fighter, whether you like Jake Paul or not. He can punch. And what I'm afraid that's going to happen in this fight now is what happened to Evander Holyfield when he fought Victor Belfort a few years ago at the same age as 58 years old. Evander Holyfield looked absolutely awful, terrible, and he was one of the greatest fighters of all time, Holyfield, and he got beat up, and it was one of the worst things I've ever seen in boxing. Now I'm afraid that this is going to happen again with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. I'm afraid that Mike Tyson is shot, didn't seem to know what he was getting himself into, didn't seem to know what was going on. And it's easy to make someone look good when you can edit videos, but when you can't, when you're at a live press conference like that, or a live open workout like we've seen that he was at the other day, you cannot edit live videos. And it was really sad to see. I hope I'm wrong, but it looks like this could end terribly, terribly wrong for Mike Tyson, one of my favorite fighters of all time. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below.